Welcome back. Let's start. Yeah, let's check. April 2024, April 3, 2024. I said I sold all Bitcoin because I got bored with the 66.6 level, and we now in June and Bitcoin is still stuck, frozen there, month and month. So I left between April and May. April all the short-term tradings on April 3rd and May all the long-term positions through MSTR. Bitcoin is going nowhere, failing to make a new all-time high. Um, that's why I'm leaving. I left and turned myself to no coiner, waiting for the breakout confirmation. Let me go here. Um, yes, here and here I saw all the crypto assets, and today we're going to talk about the this elite Lagrange or Gachet's thesis about the concentration in the stock market. Let's check his video now.
With Michael Gayet, the lead lag report for your morning fuel.
Let me see here. He's talking about the Costco bubble.
Today is June 14,
Let's check him.
Friday. Welcome to another edition of Morning Few, these daily clips I put out with things that are on my mind. Today I want to talk about Costco.
He wants to talk about Costco.
Because as much as the media loves to talk about Nvidia, Costco is
Equally as absurd with valuations. Let's stop there. Let's check that valuation. What happened in the US stock market? This is the return at the middle of June 14, 2024, and we are going to talk about companies. We got all these are the stocks that are outperforming the S&P 500. Here's Vista, NRG. This is I did this with the Python script, and here the Nvidia, all these semiconductors. You see check this column here. You will see that the AI bubble is creating a concentration in the 161% by June 14 at the midday. So this creating a concentration economy where the economy is pricing the concentration in a few companies running robots and AIs, and that's it. So you remember I said that I saw a lot of Bitcoin. If you go back to metals, let me go first for metals and let's go back to the stock market. Metals are going nowhere, but they had just like Bitcoin going sideways at the top, which is quite dangerous. And the price of gold here, you will see that it's going nowhere, but it's holding the 2300. You will see now that silver is going down the 4 hours charts, but it's holding the 28.7. This area here, if you want, let me zoom out. It's quite risky, the price of silver, because it's pricing potential. So I'm neutral here. Potential fall to this area because we have June and July for bearish behavior before we get the strong August and September from the seasonal point of view. So my guess is that as if we hold this area, which is the 2300, gold and silver will be okay, but they have 2 or 3 weeks, and they need to hold this level here. And if you see now, I got a find. I went to the feed, not a find, but I went to the feed of Gary Savage. warning that if they keep holding this area here, which is 2300, gold is okay. I'm neutral, but the gold is okay. Gary is warning that there is some gap, but it's not visible in the daily candle. But I think he was talking about the futures. So far, I was recommending last year holding Bitcoin, silver, and rice, and it turned out Bitcoin was a great strategy, and the price of silver went really high. And this was based on an Argentinian-based opinion. So let's go back to the Nasdaq. The stock market is way up higher. It's not correcting in a bubble. There is multiple bubbles. There is a sovereign bond bubble, and there is a concentration bubble. The Gachet thesis, Eric Young too, and the price action in the Nasdaq is not showing any weakness so far, even though we have crazy valuations. So going back to the companies, I'm looking for the potential weakness in companies, but there is still no serious weakness in the chart. So we need more signals of weakness before we see a top. So they were warning that we are having crazy valuations. If we go to Finbiz and check this cost stock, you will see that the valuations are quite insane, but this is not insane price. Let me show you Walmart. Let's check the valuation is 380 billion with only 300,000 employees. Let's go to Walmart. Sorry, here the valuation is 5 billions with 2 million, so the relationship is 6 to 1 employees between Costco and Walmart valuation, and the valuations are a bit expensive, but not as expensive as Costco. They have a employees quantity relation of 6 to 1 between Walmart and Costco, but the relationship valuations, is 380 compared to, that's a bit on non-monthly. Let me check here. V40 divided by 40% valuation. The valuation is higher, so I believe that this Costco theory is that there is a concentration there and the risks, but there is no weakness. If you check the Walmart, but it's a different story for other companies like McDonald's, which is also real estate, and it's going down. Something is wrong with McDonald's, something is broken. And if I go to Chipotle, let me go to Chipotle here, CMG, you will see that it's a different story with the restaurants in the United States and the valuations. Something is happening. I don't understand why a restaurant company like Chipotle is stealing market share. I'm not really a fundamental guy, but I'm looking for insane valuations. So I promise that something is wrong, but you can't short the market because there is too much strength here. There is no sign of weaknesses. With a massive devaluation of the US dollar, the problem with the valuations could be corrected, like the devaluation that the US dollar had in the Plaza Accord, or the Accord when it was the year of 1985, when we got a devaluation of the US dollar. So I see weakness in Bitcoin, no weakness in the Nasdaq index, weakness in metals, but they are holding the level of 2300 level. Silver is looking weaker, but still holding very high areas. I don't expect I don't recommend from the educational point of view adding positions between June and July. Wait for more strength and for the seasonal stronger month. And let's go to the promise I made. These are all the companies. Mostly you will see that it's computers, it's AI, it's semiconductors, a few companies that are outperforming the S&P 500. Let me go to a company that is more expensive than Costco. This is my promise. It's insanely expensive, and it's called Mongo. Mongo is a software company, databases. Check the valuations. The forward PE is 73, and the level of debt is insane, just like Costco or even higher. Negative operational margins and profit margins. So 5,000 employees. The company is insane. Is showing weaknesses in the charts, but we need to wait because the Nasdaq is still strong. But I'm watching this company for a potential short position with my trader friend. This area here is very interesting, the 200 level and the 220 area. This is not financial advice, just the chart. This area looks expensive. The valuations, I should confirm the valuation with some balance sheets, but this is much more expensive than Costco. So that's it. Don't add positions here because we are in a concentration bubble. That's right, there are crazy valuations and we need to wait for something. Bitcoin is going nowhere, the Nasdaq is pushing higher, so maybe we will continue to see higher prices before this bubble ends. I believe that Bitcoin once it's go above its all-time high, it will get parabolic. So I hope you enjoy this update. I still like silver, but be cautious because we already got a nice rally between last year and this year. Check my previous videos about Bitcoin, silver, and rise that will show up now on the screen. That was my main recommendation for 2024 based on the charts from educational point of view, and I hope you enjoyed this item. I'm sorry for not making updates so frequently, but I promise I will come back. Thank you very much and bye bye.